School, the first few days we had a few issues with the buses leaving a little bit later than we'd hoped. Not a lot, but believe it or not, 2 or 3 minutes, leaving late 2 or 3 minutes on the bus makes a difference that trickles down from, if they leave us late, we're the first pickup, then they leave the middle school late, especially if that takes a few more minutes and they leave them late, then it makes it late at the elementary schools as well. So we've gotten better at making sure students, when that final bell rings, if they're riding the bus, they get down that hallway and out the door. Again, it's a little longer journey for a lot of them than they've been used to, but I think the students are doing well with that. As far as Heartland's buses, we've had a couple issues with it's a little confusing for right now until the main entrance is done and things get straightened out. As far as that, our traditional main entrance right now is an emergency exit only, which I've spoken to a couple teachers about that. If we do have another fire drill, we can use that to get outside as well. We can go out that. We're not going to be allowed to come back in that way, but we can use that to go out. So the only catch with that, and there's always a catch, is that they are starting to remove a lot of the exterior wall at the front of the school. So there's a lot of scaffolding and falling bricks right now. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. We don't have another drill plan, like I said, for a few weeks anyways. We're hoping that a lot of that can move through. But if another alarm does sound, like we talked about earlier, we're going to have to evacuate. So staff, do your best. If one of us, if myself or Mrs. Mount is not right there in the area, to take a look to make sure we can go out the front door without bricks falling. Take a peek and make a good decision. And if that area looks busy, we'll have to use the alternate exit. So thanks for that. But getting back to the Heartland's bus, the morning Heartland's bus comes or leaves at the same time as it always has, at 7:10 a.m. from the bus area drop-off down at the end of the shop wing down by Mr. Dollar's rooms. We've had a few students miss that in the morning, especially students who drive to school, who park down in our student lot that get there at 7:08 and have to walk through our new lobby, up the stairs, around the bend, and down to the bus pickup area. I think we've cleaned that up quite a bit, but the first couple days we had morning Heartlands, we had some students miss that. Afternoon Heartlands is a little different because they don't pick up and drop off in that area, because that door, when the fob lock, the automatic timer locks, are fully functional, which they should be. If they're not already, they should be here any day. Those doors automatically lock at 7:30, so there's no access. There's no other access in. So the afternoon Heartlands bus has been picking up at the new gym lobby area in that turnaround loop, and dropping off there as well, since that's the main entrance that's being used right now for the public and anybody else. Those are the doors that are staying unlocked. So there's been a little confusion there, and it's obviously not what students who've done it before are used to. And when the morning session is using a different entrance than the afternoon session, it throws another variable in, and as we all know, the more variables, the more anxiety, and the lower the performance is. So but we're moving forward with that too, and hopefully working out the rest of the kinks with that. As far as anything else, I just want to thank everyone again for as flexible as you've been, as much work as you've put in for us this year already. I know it's been crazy and will continue to be a little bit hectic, but I think we're off to a tremendous start. Looking forward to keeping the year rolling. And I'm going to put this in the email that I send with this attachment, but if anybody has any questions, either that you'd like answered privately or that you may feel the group may need to know, feel free to shoot me an email.